Hi there, okay, we're going to try this one more time, but welcome to the inaugural episode of the Exploring No Man's Sky riding show. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride to and from work, and I figured while I was doing that I would talk about No Man's Sky for you. So without any further ado, let's set off and see how this goes. And then I'll discuss a little bit more with you when I get to my destination. Okay, so I've tried this twice before and it's failed miserably both times, so hopefully this time we'll have some better luck. So what I'm planning on doing is, because I ride this little moped of mine to and from work, which is only like a 10-minute journey on a good day, and I figured what we could do is just talk about No Man's Sky, or, well, I'll do the talking obviously, you'll do the listening. Talk about No Man's Sky, how it's going, that sort of thing. Now, I really would like to get you guys involved, so in the comments you'll find an email address, or just leave basically leave a comment in the comment section of anything you'd like to ask, anything you'd like me to discuss, any sort of thing that you would like to know my opinion, anything at all actually, and if I can do it I will talk about it while doing this little trip each day. So that's the plan, but like I said, I've tried it twice before and it's failed miserably both times, so we'll just see how it goes this time. I was hoping to do it live, but unfortunately the signal strength between here and my house is terrible, so I haven't been able to do it live because the signal just dropped. Right, so news. So I woke up this morning and I had a look on the No Man's Sky official website, and I think there was an article on there that was dated the 2nd of September concerning future plans for No Man's Sky and what was coming next, basically. So we knew that the major update was imminent. That's pretty much general knowledge. There was a major update imminent. We assumed that maybe it would include new content, but according to the article that I read, or not the article but the website, the next content will not include any new content. Sorry, the next patch, will not include any new content at all. It's just going to be more of the same. So basically it'll be a case of stability issue fixes again. So it doesn't look like we are going to be getting any new content anytime soon. That they've once again stated in the blurb that came with the announcement of the imminent patch that they've got a new customer relations team whose sole job is to talk to us and all that, communicate with us, and report on developments and things like that. They claim that they've addressed 80% of all known issues concerning the game, and ultimately they want to address 100% of those before they introduce new content. Now I know this is probably disappointing to a lot of people. In a way I found it a little bit disappointing as well, because it would be nice just to have something new to come in that had previously been promised, just to, you know, as a message to all the haters out there, just to say, look, see, you will get the game that was promised. It's coming. you though. So, but patches are good, especially considering ever since the release of 1.07 I've been experiencing a lot more crashes on playing No Man's Sky on the PS4. When I say a lot more, I hadn't experienced any crashes previously to the 1.07 patch, but ever since the 1.07 patch has come out, I seem to be crashing at least once every day, which is a little bit annoying, to say the least. So hopefully with this new update that will stop as well. So that's the latest news in regards from Hello Games. I mean they've been very, very quiet, but like I said, unfortunately it does not look as though we're going to be getting any new content just yet. They did, I mean I do recommend you go to the website, but they did give an email address asking all players who have any suggestions, you know, to contact them, and that's on the website. So go to nomanssky.com, and there is an email address for players who, you know, want to have suggestions, you know, have recommendations that they would like, or want to report any known issues. You can certainly do that by the email address on there. So, I mean, they did state that they have been listening and they have heard and they have been trying to address everything. So if you do have any suggestions for the game, I do recommend you know, email them. You never know, you might get it included. They might actually listen. I mean, I think what's easily forgotten is that they are just a small team. I mean, this is a huge, huge game. There's nothing like this game ever. You know, there is nothing like that. I mean, the closest thing to this game is probably EVE Online, but you couldn't go down on planets on EVE Online. You couldn't explore for EVE Online. You were always in a spaceship, you know. But No Man's Sky is a huge game, and yet it was only created by a small team, an indie development team, and it really, really does not deserve the amount of hate that it's received. You know, and I feel sorry for Hello Games. They don't deserve that. They tried to produce a game, and I think with time they will produce the game that was promised. For whatever reason, they were just maybe rushed into releasing a game. Maybe the hype was too much. Maybe the fans of the game are to blame just as much as anybody else. I mean, the hype was so much for this game that when they delayed it, he got death threats. What, I mean, would you wanna delay a game further if you were getting death threats? Probably not. So, you know, the fans themselves, the hardcore fans they're probably to blame for building the hype up as well. I mean, I'm not saying Sean Munner is completely blameless, but I think the fans themselves have to turn around and say, look, we're just as responsible for this. Plus, you've got the backing of Sony. They've put money into it. I mean, I strongly suspect that they're saying, look, you've got a workable game. Let's get it out there and deal with the consequences. You know, I think that's probably also happened as well. They've had a deadline. They've had to probably push out a game that they didn't necessarily want to push out. Not the game that they were envisioning. But with time, it will come. I would probably say within a year, probably needed one more year to give the game the full development that we were expecting, but one more year, I suspect we'll have the game. I think I was just passed by Sue, my other half, going out of the drive. I wonder where she's going. Oh well, looks like I'm going home to an empty house. Well, probably not. Probably have Charlie there. But anyway. Personally though, I love the game. It does exactly what I wanted. I was attracted to the game because it had 18 quintillion planets. Each one of them could be explored, and you could name any animal or creature that you found. That is the game that I got excited for, and that is exactly the game that I got. So I have no complaints. I do have a couple of suggestions. One, please let me fly below that stupid ceiling you've put in. I don't like the semi-automatic pilot system that you've introduced. I want to fly through the canyons. I want to fly. I just want to fly. When I'm in a dogfight, I want to be able to attack the people who are below me. You know, they don't have a ceiling; they can fly under me, but I am stuck. I am stuck above them, trying to angle my ship down to blow them out of the sky. So it's not very good. So yeah, that's one thing I definitely would like. Another major thing that I wouldn't really like is, it's all very well knowing where you've been going or where you intend to go, but sometimes it's nice to see where you've been. So in the galactic map, I would really love to see a path of my journey. You know, so if I wanted to go backwards, I could easily do so without having to try and find the systems manually. It would be nice just to have a little path showing me the way back. But yeah. Anyway, I have reached home. So that's it for episode 1. Hopefully I can get this uploaded. Hopefully the sound quality is good. I won't know until I get inside, but hopefully everything is okay. If you have something that you'd like to say, or would like to hear my opinion of, or would like to share with the No Man's Sky community, just email me in the address below in the that I'll leave in the comments. It's exploringnms@gmail.com, or leave something in the comments, and if I can, next time I do this, I'll discuss that. But until next time, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, and more importantly, that subscribe button, and I will speak to you again. So until next time, love life, love Gek, and stay groovy.